The opening remarks by the outgoing Vice Chairman of the Normalizing Committee set the ball rolling for the much-anticipated Congress, beginning with the Normalization Committee's activity and financial report, and then the elections, which were held behind closed doors. But by the time the gates of the Congress Hall were reopened to the press, Mustafa Kebe had already been elected the president of the Gambia Football Federation. Not only did Mustafa Kebe win the presidency convincingly, but his team went on to win all the other executive positions, with Usman Star-Jane being elected the first vice president, Keba Toure as the second vice president, and Basiru Bajo as the third vice president, whilst Boridabo was also co-opted into the new executive. In his first speech as president, Mustafa Kebe urged football stakeholders to put the politics behind them and unite to develop football.
We want to equally take this opportunity to thank the stakeholders of football, the delegates who are assembled here today. It's you who made the decision. Before now, we were all aspiring. We are nothing but aspirants. But you, the delegates, have made a decision. And we are convinced that your decision is the right one. Campaign and talking about candidates is all over. What I promise is what I intend to start today, to unify the different stakeholders in football. So as of this moment, there is nothing like a camp. We are one in the same football family, and we need to start tightening our belts from today and move Gambian football to higher heights and to the next level. Gambia has to be a school for Africa and for other countries, and that's what I promise, and that is what would happen, inshallah. I would like to thank the government of the Gambia, sincerely thank the chief patron of football, His Excellency, Sir Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya AJJ Jammeh, for his tireless efforts in supporting sports, especially football, and in investing in football tremendously. Your Excellency, we might not have the best of adjectives to thank you, but we want to say thank you sincerely for supporting our beautiful game. We also want to sincerely thank the Ministry of Youth and Sports. We want to thank the Honorable Minister and his team for the time, the dedication, the efforts they invested in supporting our dear game. Listening to the reports this morning, it is clear that the Ministry of Youth and Sports have also invested a lot of time, energy, and resources in the development of the game. A lot of you might have observed something unique. I was sitting behind with my contender, and we were telling each other. I looked back and looked at him and said, Mr. Musa, you definitely know I'm going to win at the end of the day. So why don't you give me your vote and stop this electoral process? And he said, no, I think you should give me your hand and tell me congratulations because I'm going to win. So that was our bet behind, our secret bet. At the end of the day, one has to emerge the president. But I would want to say that we all win, because what is important is to go through this process as a democratization process, and it's a process that we have all witnessed and observed and seen, and I think today we are all vindicated, so we are all winners. I would want to say it's about time that division in football stays. I don't want to keep it in Paradise Hall, but I don't know where we keep it, but there is an ozone just right next door. Please throw the division in football in there, because we are opening a fresh page. Together we will win, and together we will develop football. I want to thank key stakeholders who might not be present here today. Everybody who has worked for football, be it in the Normalization Committee, in the immediate past executive, CDB Kinta and his team, and the executives before that. We want to thank them for all their tireless and wonderful work. All these people in one way or the other have contributed to the development of football, and they have moved football to another level. It's our ambition that is driving all of us to think, to have difference in opinion. But they have tirelessly and tremendously contributed to the development of Gambian football. So we want to thank them all, and we want to tell Mr. C, his team, and everybody that we will be knocking at your doors, because if you truly believe in the fact that football should develop, you should still be part of our team to make sure that we are developing football. We are in the holy month of Ramadan. I know if you have observed closely Mr. C, he's already tired. Fullers can't keep fast. That they just try. So we don't want to take a lot of your time, but what we want to say is, in the process, should we have offended anybody, we sincerely apologize. And we hope we are forgiven, and we have forgiven anybody who in one way or the other have offended us. We are members of the same family, and we will continue to work very hard to ensure that the Vision 2020 and the page objectives as put together by the government of the Gambia are realized. We want to meet the beautiful dreams of Professor Jammeh, and together we will be able to do it. Thank you very much for your undivided attention.
For his part, Modu Musa accepted defeat and congratulated the president-elect before promising to work with the new executive to develop football.
My reaction is, I thank God, the elections are over. Now what is remaining is to work together and move Gambian football forward. I have never relented on my manifesto. That's the way Gambian football should go, and I expect it to go that way. Apparently, I would congratulate Kebe and wish him all the best. Wherever he needs my support and things I can give it, I will always give it. Gambia is the winner. We're going in for football. Football is the winner, and I would be part of it as well.
What do you think must have gone wrong for you today?
I wouldn't know. If I knew, I would have corrected it before the elections. So I don't know what went wrong. I had my predictions were I would probably win the elections.